when your enemies are suffering, are you supposed to celebrate? It reaches a time when you continue praying. After a while, if the enemies don't leave you alone, if the enemies do not suffer, or some enemies, not all, if they don't stop what they're doing, sometimes they suffer. Sometimes few enemies will suffer, but some will still continue haunting you. What are you supposed to do? I've seen so many people celebrating when they see their enemies suffer. But let me tell you the truth. If your enemy is suffering, be careful when you're celebrating or how you are celebrating it. It's good to seek advice from the Lord. Because some people hate you, it is because of their childhood trauma. They have suffered a lot. They have passed through a lot of trauma when they were young. Thus, they cannot allow anybody to succeed. Some enemies are enemies, they hate you because they are witches. They want to get blood from you. As we see, there is fruits of the Holy Spirit which guide you to do the right thing. There are also fruits of the evil spirit. When a person joins a witch or participates in witchcraft or wizard, there are fruits of the evil spirit. They are happy when you suffer. They are happy when there is death, when there is accident. There are also enemies who want you to suffer because they have been informed by the devil to do so. The devil wants blood from them. So they will use your blood to do what the devil wants. At times you can suffer, but the enemies themselves feel bad, but because they have been instructed by the devil, it will happen. There was a time when some of us were celebrating when one of our great enemies suffered. Some died, some families went a lot of trouble. Then the Lord spoke to us and told us, when you are celebrating, I'm not happy because you don't know why these people became your enemies. That's the time we learned. So if you sing, all your enemies are suffering, you celebrate. At times it shows immaturity in spirit. God can also use your enemies to raise you above a certain level. And your enemies can be at your workplace, can be at home, or anywhere. At times God wants you to move from point A to point B, but you don't want to move. God can use your enemies to disrupt you in this point A so that you get angry and you move to point B. Look at the story of Ananias and Sapphira. Not Ananias and Sapphira, but Penina and Anna. One woman had children, the other had no children. So one woman was the enemy of the other. He was attacking the other woman. To an extent, this woman got angry and she fasted. She prayed. So this enemy assisted the other one to pray and fast. And God gave answers. So at times, if you don't have enemies, you think you don't have enemies, maybe you are not growing. But the more you grow, the more you find enemies at the upper level. And sometimes it becomes very difficult when enemies are on the upper level and you are on the lower level. Because they have to attack you, because they know the Lord is bringing you on the top. Before you celebrate, when your enemies are suffering, pray, ask the Lord. At times the Lord will tell you, do not celebrate.